There we go. Sorry, I'm still setting stuff up. I wanted to start on time, so I'm still setting stuff up. There we go. You guys can hear me. Yeah, you guys can hear me. I see it going off. Um yeah, we're finally doing the I win again, JD. um yeah, I had to get it set up at the beginning. Pay up? I don't know about all that. Um we still gotta we're gonna do the mini and the connections still before we start, but we're gonna get it done today. We're gonna smash or pass. I've got a whole tier list. Look, I got the whole thing ready to go. You take crypto too? No thanks. Traditional meat for shawarma? I actually don't know. Brainstorm outputs. I don't know, it duplicates jokers. I mean, probably ideas, though. Cunningly sidestep as a difficult question. Dodge. Marketing pitch. Sales pitch or something. 12 ounce size. It's a tall, I think. Potheads. Potheads? Hmm. Bring home from a shelter is adopt. Blank darling. One getting favorable news coverage. Media darling. Breakfast item with cream cheese is a bagel with cream cheese. What bears do in a bear market would be sell. A spiel would be a marketing pitch. And lids go on pots. Mini crossword smash or pass. I would definitely smash. None of that, actually. All right. Let's hope the connections is a little easier today. A hull, a shell, a husk, and perhaps a pod. Encapsulating things. Yeah. Rigid, stern, firm, and tough, but there's also solid, so maybe don't pick one of those just yet. Not bait. Not bait on that one. That one felt a little bit too good to be bait. Okay. A cast, a studio director, and a firm would be like groups involved in making a film. Nope, not firm. They're not looking for firm. But I definitely feel like these three to go together. Perhaps they're looking for something slightly different, though. Line. Line works. I like line. Nope, not line either. That's one away as well, though. So these three, studio, cast, and director, all go together for sure. Um, rigid, solid, stern. The problem is there's also firm and tough, right? Like which four of these five go together, right? That's the question there. Right, it is kind of a 50-50 there. But it's really not a 50-50 because I have to get four of the five, which means really it's only a 20% chance. Listen to the fish. Firm with what? I already did director, studio, cast, and firm. Those are the four I did at first. And then I also did line, and that was also 3 out of 4. Director, title, studio, and cast. Okay, that one could work. This one's probably like on a poster. It'd be like movie stuff that would be on a poster. Or on, okay, opening credits too. Hello, Patriot. All right, we still have the same five. I'm almost certain that these would go together, at which point solid would be the last one. Those are mathematical. Yeah. Boom. Not too bad once we got through that little bit of a 50-50 thing going on there. Smash blueprint now. We'll see. We'll see. We've got to. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So I've got all the jokers, and we've got. I think a fair. I think a fair like tiering. So like there's the obvious smash, and then we've got the probably smash. Maybe there's a couple questions we need answered about it. And then we've got the, like maybe if you paid me to. We've got the definitely pass. And then we've got the how would this work? So, like, as an example, an 8-ball? How would that work? No, we want to have a little bit more to it, Like you could just say smash or pass, but what's the fun in that, right? This would be over in like 20 minutes. Is this based on ability or looks? I would say it'd probably be a combination of both, but mostly looks. Right. So let's go through. We're gonna go through one at a time here, one at a time. So what do we think about abstract Joker? How does that work exactly? Right? How does one? It's like a piece of art. You know what I mean? Spade Joker is gonna be a tough one. The acrobats, though, very flexible. Smash, of course. Right? That just makes sense. Um, this one's like sort of what exactly is this? What is the ancient Joker? Is this just like a fossil that feels like I don't know, it feels like an infection waiting to happen, probably. No, same reason you pass on mummies, right? Now Arrowhead though. Now that's like stone, right? Like you could probably, I don't know, you could probably just wash that off. Maybe. Maybe. You'd probably have to dare me to do that one. It's not smooth. Yeah, yeah, I feel like there's a price. There's a price for that one in particular. This is astronomer, I think. Uh, I mean, he's all right? Astronomer's all right. There's a price for all of these, to be honest. Um, yeah, I suppose so. There's a point there. Hold on. Okay, let's change this category. What should we call this then? If we're not doing for the right price. Yeah, well, none of these are particularly made for this purpose. Acrobats aren't made for that either. We'll stick with that for now until I can come up with a better name for that category. You get out like a whetstone or something. You know, you like kind of round it out. I don't know. Um, Banner. This is correct. I feel like that feel fits in the same category. Um, oh, here we go. There you go. That's a better category. As long as you're creative with it. Baron is an auto yes. Yeah, this is easy. This is I ain't saying she a gold digger, but like right, he's rich. That's a pretty easy. And I feel like Mr. Babe Ruth here is probably an easy one as well. He's probably got some money. Is there a way for us to also do this? It looks like fun. Well, yeah, let's see. I wonder if there's hold on. Let me look over here. Um let's do a tier list with Twitch integration. I wonder if there's a I should have looked at this more. Mm-mm-mm. You should test them out and report back. We might have to like crowdsource that one. Each person gets one at random. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right on that one. You're right on that one. These can be, as long as you're creative, you can make that work. Um, no, I don't want it to cost money to fucking vote. That's not, geez, guys, come on. Do we have to monetize everything? All right. We'll just stick with this format for now. But if you search up a Balatro Joker tier list, it's like the very first option on Google. And then you can name the tiers whatever you want. This is the same tier list I used for the actual Joker like power level. Ah, welcome. I was wondering if you would make it to the stream today. I was considering doing that one next, but I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna test the waters with this one first. We got the normal stuff, and then next time, you know. All right, what do we think about Blackboard? That feels like a major pass. Like I can feel that. You know the nails on chalkboard feeling, but like, ooh, no. Oh, okay. Just use it. Yeah. Okay. Perhaps then. Like this you like you can feel this in your soul. That's a hard pass. Um Bloodstone. Uh I feel like this falls into a similar vibe with 8 Ball, but I don't know. I feel like this is the kind of thing that ends up with a trip to the emergency room because it gets stuck. That one's not like maybe like, be safe with it. Blue Joker. I mean, they're fine. Oh, it's foreshadowing. True. This guy, they're fine. Also, this tier list is very nice because it's somewhat gender neutral. We can't really tell. So, use your imagination. Blueprint, excellent choice. Same with Brainstorm. Boom, easy. Balls in my Latro. Absolutely. Oh, great. What do we think about smelly cowboy boots? No thanks. You know what? Honestly, we're not even going to entertain that one. The bull is a hard pass. The burglar. You know, I guess he's probably got some money, right? Why boots? Well, this is smash or pass, and I'm not smashing the smelly boot. It's a cowboy boot too. He's been out in the field for 12 hours. That shit is not okay. Also, I've decided that I would like to switch these two. There we go. So we've got the three tiers of smash or pass, and then we've got the extra ones. Bro, have you like already gone through this? Do you have like opinions on all of these already? I'll accept that one. Burnt Joker is hot by definition. Um, Business card, I'm really just gonna put the question mark tier here. I don't know why you would do that to yourself. Like that's just asking for paper cuts, and that's no way. Uh-uh. Canio. Um, how do we feel about Canio? What are we imagining these jokers to be? That's a good question. I mean, you can get creative with it. We don't need hard objective justifications here, guys. We're like remember what we're doing here. Um, but I would like some justification for why each of these jokers goes where they are. Right? Like Burnt Joker's hot. I like that justification. That's a good one. Right? This is a business card. Oof, ouch. So what about Canio? Canio feels like like all the legendary jokers have some value to them, right? Like yeah, people getting scientific or smash or pass. SMH my head. Um, Campfire I think is probably sort of a question mark. Oh, should I add a tier above Smash? We'll see. We'll see. Let's see how many end up here first. Uh, Campfire is a pass. Yeah, I'm not even sure how one would even go about doing this one, so I'm gonna put this down here. How do we feel about Phil Locke? I feel like Phil Locke's probably got good money as well, right? What's the difference between Burnt Joker and Campfire? One of them's a living being, and the other one is just a campfire. This guy's not. He's not emo, dude. This is a poker player. This is a poker player with like the shades and the hoodie and the hunched over the table. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Let me go get this. Phil Lock images. Um, yeah, here we go. It's like this guy, right? It's a classic poker player, right? You don't even need to convince me that that Joker is actually based on that guy. All right, Cartomancer. Seems a little basic, right? Like he doesn't really have they don't really have a lot going on there. They're kind of the same as the background. They're all right. Um, Castle. Huh. Cavendish. Cavendish is a smash. I feel like Cavendish. I don't like. It's a little on the nose. Like, yeah, we could go with if you're creative, but at the same time, like, this is pretty much the quintessential phallic object. The dagger, sorry, but that's going to be a pass. I don't think there's going to be any creativity to that one, in my opinion. I mm, I don't know if I'm creative enough for that. Certificate. Once again, we're looking at paper cuts. Cavendish seems radioactive. True. I feel like someone mentioned in here on one of the other streams that this is supposed to be a reference to the fact that certain kinds of bananas actually are slightly radioactive. Good lord. Chico? Now, don't let your hate cloud your judgment. Don't let your hate cloud your judgment. I feel like he's probably still... Oh, the dagger? Nah, the dagger's staying in pass, bro. I'm not touching that. Chico could... Yeah, he'd probably still get it. I feel like all of these guys, all of these basic ass bitches, all of them can go into the, like, probably tier. Like, just all of those dudes. Every single last one of these guys can go in here. Sly, Joker, and whichever that one is. Like, all those, right? One more. And there we go. Cloud9 technically has, yes, it's technically possible. I feel like it still counts as if you're creative. Like, I can see it. But, there's a lot of logistics required to pull that off. I feel like it's a logistical nightmare. Like you gotta like skydive through it or something, you know what I mean? I don't know. Same with this, like Constellation. How are you gonna get up there? This is definitely my favorite stream. I'm glad I could be of assistance. Credit card. So I will say, much like these two, I don't know if anybody's ever gotten a paper cut from a credit card before. It's possible. All right, the cola can go in the if you're creative tier. It requires, a little bit of work there, but I could see it. How about Hourglass? What is like? I need a good argument for Hourglass. A lot of these, like, I see it and I come up with something immediately, but Hourglass, delayed gratification. I don't know. My instinct is to put it in the question mark tier, but glass. Ooh, no. Ouch. I forgot the name, but juggler, but discard. You're talking about drunkard. Yeah, the juggler and the drunkard can go together for sure. Oh, speaking of which, we can put the other banana up here. There we go. Back from another drink night? How was the drink night? Memes with classical music. If you stretch out, it's possible. I'll pass on Hourglass. Okay, yeah, we can put that in pass. I can see that. It's just not worth the effort, you know what I mean? Blacked out after 2 whole hours? Bro, that sounds like a problem. Are you okay? DNA. DNA is like like at its core, it is the basis for this entire tier list. You know what I mean? Like DNA is what makes this tier list possible. It's how we are conscious and able to consider the reproductive ability of fictional jokers. You're right. I can't smash it. This needs its own tier. There we go. I feel like that's fair. DNA is balanced and less needle stops, so he basically has its own advantages. Oh, yes. Um, Unfortunately, that's not what this tier list is about. I agree with you completely, though. Driver's license. I would say that's even a prerequisite to smashing. Drunkard. Um, with consent. Dusk. That's a good time, but it's not really, the concept itself isn't particularly smashable. Egg. Um, I've seen some how to basic on YouTube. I feel like if you're creative, erosion, a wall, a concept. Dusk is overrated, to be honest, because nobody uses one hand that much unless needles. Dusk isn't okay. Sidebar. Um, uh, Dusk is really good. Dusk is very good because if you are the kind of person who's playing with retriggers, you can just kind of rely on your last hand to win because it's unconditional retrigger of everything, which is really good for your scoring. Yeah, you're losing out on a bunch of econ because you got to play down to your last hand every time, but it is very good. Uh, yeah, and my chat is completely unhinged right now with this. Even Steven. I feel like even Steven is probably probably a smash. Faceless fucking Slenderman here. No, thank you. No, thank you on the Slenderman. Um, Fibonacci. Huh? Okay, the hand we all do already. Let's be real. Moving on. I agree with you that it can be a little bit overrated, though, memes. Flashcard. Again, I say this. I will continue saying this. Paper guts. Glass. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I was gonna put glass in pass because glass shards. But you are right that smashing glass makes sense as a little bit of wordplay. That's a good one. Flower pot. Why? Mm-mm-mm. Fortune teller. Are they gonna tell me my fortune? If so, smash. Reroll surplus. Oh yeah, flash card goes hard. Imagine the. Jesus. Okay, you need to take it down one notch. Holy shit. Gift card. Same as the other ones. It's made of paper. The golden ticket, you can go right there with them, dude. This is just asking for it. Um, the four suit jokers, gluttonous. Gluttonous could get it. It's there in the name. Same with greedy, right? Rich. We'll go. I think we actually go like metal doesn't seem that pleasing. You know what I mean? I feel like something made out of solid gold is probably not going to be that nice of an experience. Golden ticket. Oh, golden ticket doesn't need a buff, brother. Matador does. This man would not be a good one. Green Joker. This is the most basic bitch out there. You can go in the probably tier because I have low standards. And stand-up comedian, easy smash, right? Stand-up comedians, funny, you know. Half Joker. Um, I feel obligated to say pass here because of the implications. Oh yeah. Of course with Cloud9, but you've got to be creative with it, right? Like how? The question is how. Disabled. That's not what I meant. um hallucination. Hallucination is like, I mean, that's like dreaming, right? Like that's just like feels like pretty easy. It can be whatever you want. It's like Ditto. Paper cut. Next. Hiker, I feel like okay, I could probably I'm not a female, so I can't know this for sure, but I feel like it is a commonly held belief, a commonly held like among females for this type of person. You know what I mean? So I feel like that one I can vicariously put in the smash tier through the women who probably like this type. Hit the road, Jack. I mean, it's literally in song lyrics that you do not want this man anymore. So hard pass there. Holograms, fine. Ice cream. No, we can't do that. We can't do that, guys. That's medically inadvisable. We can't. Fun story. My Wi-Fi died for 2 days. Damn. What happened? Was it like a big storm or something, or did they just turn it off again? You couldn't even see invisible. Well, I feel like that makes it interesting, right? Like that seems like a unique situation to be in. We'd try it at least once. I'd try it at least once. Right. Yeah, he's got it. Um, all right. I have some standards. I have some standards. A lot of these guys pretty basic, but we take it. You know, they're okay. Um, normal Joker, they can't get it. I'm sorry. Hello, G67. Oh no, what did I join in on? You might have joined in on one of the more unhinged things we've done on stream so far. Joker stencil. Um, I feel like if you're creative, you could make that one work. It's sort of like the lack thereof. You know, it's almost like there's nothing there, but you could probably still make that work. Juggler. Yeah, easy smash. Stencil has a hole, so yeah, he's not wrong. As long as you're creative with it. Driver's license is 60. Oh no. That's there because first of all, depends on the country. I don't believe local thunk is American, so I don't know if it is 16 there. It might be higher, it might be lower. Second of all, it's more of like a there must be a minimum age before you can even consider smashing. So we've put this in here as a nod to the fact that consent is important. Once again, paper cuts. Right, see right there. It's 18 where Lazy Turtle is. There you go. Luchador. I'll be honest, I'm not really into the whole mask thing. That being said, I do see where the appeal could come from. We'll go ahead and split the difference, put it in the probably tier. What the chat is a smash? Hmm. Lucky Cat, sorry, not going to. You can go in here with the bull. We're not discussing that. A limb for a limb, an eye for an eye. What is this, like, crystal skull shit I'm reading? Lusty, it's in the name. Smash. Madness. Um, Everybody, what is the phrase? You don't. No, you don't. You don't stick your dick in crazy. That's the phrase. Paper cut. Next. Marble Joker, or is this Stone Joker? I always forget. I think this is Marble Joker. Either way, it's made out of rock. You can sit there with Golden Joker in the past here. Matador. Damn. They're looking fine. They got that drip on. They can get it. The mime that's a unique experience. That's another one of those. Maybe once just to see what it's like. Mary Andy. I mean, he seems happy enough, right? They're just happy to be there. They're probably chill. Midas Mask, I'm not Dio. You can go ahead and miss me with that. Misprint. What do we do about this guy? He's just got like this whole thing going on the right side of his head. I feel like this is a pass, unfortunately. Turn 9 wiener into gold. Holy shit. Floating. Oh, are we talking about Mystic Summit? So once again, we have to be clear. We have standards here. We don't fuck skeletons. We gotta zoom out one. Is misprint counting as disabled? That's, you know what? That's kind of why I didn't say anything at the time. Mystic Summit. How? How would you do that? Good lord. This is why you had to switch over to Twitch, because 2/3 of the shit you've been saying this stream would get you banned over there. Obelisk. Unless we're talking about like some sort of weird ritual thing, maybe you could get creative with it. We really are learning a lot about the audience of this channel. Like, yeah, we are diving deep into the minds of our viewers here. You know, I'll put it in the if you're creative just because of the whole ritual sacrifice angle, but generally a pass, yes. Odd Todd, you can sit there with Even Steven and Green Boy. Mr. RGB here. Paradolia. Seeing faces in everything. That's what pareidolia means, is seeing faces where there aren't faces. I feel like that means you might have a mental disorder. But going solely off the card art here, probably a pass. Probably a pass. I mean, I kept asking for 20 plus days. Good on you, too, because I did roll a dice on, I believe it was day 2 of you asking. I rolled some dice on stream. I didn't tell y'all what I was doing with them, but the answer was figuring out how many days I was going to wait. You can get creative with the dice. And then Onyx Agate. Once again, you kind of get creative, right? Like right here with Bloodstone. This might end up with a trip to the ER, but you know, if you want to take that risk, that's your problem, not mine. Perkio, easy smash. Next. Photograph, paper cut. Next. In fact, I need to move these. We need to keep all the paper cuts organized. Popcorn. Why? Pass. Right, this is just an infection waiting to happen. Once again, we've all done this already. No need to think too hard on that. Ramen. Again, infection. Do not the food. Bucket is underrated. Underrated? Red card. It's a card. You know what that means. Paper cuts. Reserved parking. How? How do that? Ride the bus. Do not on the bus. You put fist up there for a different reason than me. Fair enough. Riffraff. So riffraff, I feel like, so if you were presented with just 2 random people off the street, would you? Oh yes, we're a good ways in here. Wow, really? Wait, we got a follow out of this? Thank you for the follow. I feel like riffraff is a pretty easy one, right? Yeah. Oh, lazy turtle. Okay, lazy turtle would do the cat, but 2 random people, no thank you. I see how it is. All right, we got the showman. The showman looking pretty good. I think they can get it. Maybe it depends on the person, right? He is a carny. Maybe he's a little bit unhinged, but he got the fit. Do not the cat. Rocket. So question, how big is the rocket? Right? Is this a rocket that we would sit in which case, like, how, really, would you even go about that? Probably a question mark. But if it's just a little toy rocket, right, then maybe you could be creative with it. Top hat is a turnoff. Sorry. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You know, I feel like depending on how you look at it, you could get creative with this. Uh, Rough Gem. This is another one you could possibly get creative with as long as you're willing to go to the emergency room afterwards. You might be able to make it work. You and Ice. What does that even mean, man? Runner. Okay, here's a good one. How do we feel about runner? Because I put hiker up here because of the type, right? Because of the build, and I feel like there's people who would like that build. Is that true for hiker as or for a runner as well? He's so stinky past. Okay, but like, what about after a shower? You know what I mean? Like that's clearly an athlete. This is peak physical performance. Like really, you wouldn't with Usain Bolt because he's smelly after he runs. You know, like be real. Smash. But you'd smash the pirate. What? They're known for being smelly. All right. We'll put the pirate up here. Same vibe, same vibe. Seance. What does that even mean? How does one smash a seance? A satellite. Again, just I feel like the logistics of that is just ghost hotties. We already have Invisible Joker up here though. We've already covered the ghost hottie demographic. We don't need to capitulate to seances. Scary face. Just rather off-putting, to be honest. Pass. Seance's Ghost on Demand. All right, fair enough. I'll give it to you. Seance creates Invisible Joker. We'll take it. Scholar. It's got to be a smash, right? Smart is good. Maybe not for everyone, but for me at least, smart is good. Nah, we need waifus, not husbandos. Yeah, that's on the list. It's on the list. We're not doing that today. We're not gonna do that one today. But I wanted to, feel out my audience here and see how receptive people were to this Smash or Pass for fictional jokers. And it feels like people are responding very well to this, so maybe I will. Nope, nope. Necrophilia is off the table. We're not. Nope. I'm sticking by this one. Bones is staying in pass. I'm gonna play some Balatro after this, of course. I'm not gonna play with the Waifu Jokers mod today because I would have to go download it. But next time we play, I may have it downloaded. My Smash and Pass tier list is different. That's fair. I imagine most people's would be. Seeing double. Well, creativity. Creativity. The more absurd, the more smash. Well, that's one way to look at it, I suppose. What do you mean? This must be an objective tier list. Seltzer. Again, no. Do not food. The waifus all look the same. Yeah, that was kind of my concern though, is it's the waifu Jokers mod. Like they made them all they're so all supposed to look hot. That's the point of the mod. If most of them aren't smashed, then what the fuck's the point? It'd be a very boring tier list. Shoot the moon. For the same reason King goes up here, Queen goes up here as well. Square Joker because he's a short king. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that uh explanation. Seltzer is a bottle, not food. What's in it? What's in it? Because it's not water. It's not just water, at least. Stunman has to be Evil Knievel. Wait, do I have to like do it while I'm like shooting out of a cannon? I guess. Okay, pants. Would you smash? Pants. Smear Joker is a pass. Okay, that's probably fair. If you can do it with a sock, why not? You know what? Excellent point. Probably still smash. Creativity, creativity. You're right. It should be if you're creative. Shortcut. There are no shortcuts to smashing. Confucius say. Smeared Joker was a pass. I agree with that. There's like a few too many blurred lines there. Sixth Sense. I'll be honest, dude creeps me out a little bit. He looks like he should be in Mad Max, but maybe he's here because the world will end if I don't. So we're gonna put him in the probably tier. Astronaut, easy smash, I agree. Also, I saw earlier Sock and Buskin. That's technically two people, 2 for 1. Easy smash, fair. Smiley face. I'll be honest. I put scary face in pass. I feel like smiley face. Like if there was just something, just like the whole time, that would actually be just as off-putting as the scary face. I'm gonna go with pass. Steel and Stone Jokers are both the same issue that Golden and Marble have. Just not a satisfying experience. Splash. With some creativity, I feel like you could make Splash work. Yeah, there's water involved. There's probably something you can figure out there. Supernova, I don't know how that would work. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here. Superposition. Okay, this is like some atomic shit to the point where I actually need to put it up here in the basis for all living beings and our ability to be discussing the smashability of fictional jokers tier. Vampire smash for obvious reasons, fair. Also very fair. Vampire like traditionally in literature. Throwback, it's kind of in the name. Vagabond, yeah, definitely miss me with the Vagabond. This falls into the same tier as like standard Joker. Like I do have some standards, guys. I do have some standards. We Joker, the jokes write themselves. There isn't a fucking YouTuber out there who has not made a joke about We Joker at some point in their lives. It must be a smash by default. Paper cut. Paper cut. To the Moon. Not really sure how that would work either. The Totem. This shit would curse you. Definitely a pass on the cursed totem. Triboulet. I'll be honest, I don't very much like his fit. It's not really his fit really isn't my vibe. Like he's fine, but I don't know, doesn't match up to the others. Like the skill is there, right? Everybody knows this person's good at what they do, but nah. I passed on We. See, I thought that We was just small, right? Because the We grows, right? So it depends, I guess. Sure, but my previous girlfriend was like 4'9", but she was older than me. Like, small doesn't mean anything necessarily. Bean is definitely a creative deal. Yeah, for sure. Hi, Smokes. I'm not gonna let you up here right this second, but in a little bit. Size doesn't matter is some shit someone says to make someone feel better. I'm gonna be real. Um, you don't pull. Fuck off. Wrathful Joker is a hard pass. This is the jealous X of the Jokers. It's right there in the name. Walkie talkie, if you're creative. What the fuck even is a troubadour, by the way? What is that? Is that like a musician? A musician could probably get it. Hi, Smokes. I see you got up here anyways, despite my suggestion. Mr. Mokus. Alrighty. Yorick. Yeah, he can get it. Like a wandering minstrel or storyteller. I see. Okay, so I was pretty close then. All right, and then finally, what is going on here? This is the duo, the trio, the family, the order, and the tribe. The castle is a smash? What? Maybe with a trebuchet, but not me. I feel like all of these can get it, kind of, right? I mean, the order is a little bit concerning. That kind of sounds like I'm joining a cult, so maybe that one could be in like a probably. And the family also raises some strange questions, but maybe they're talking more about like a family of mobsters. At which point, still criminality, a little bit concerning whether I'll be able to live, but and then the tribe. Yeah, they can get it. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a family of people. It could be a family like a mob family. See, they don't have to be related. That's my justification. We're question mark on castle. Yeah, what it's not a people, it's not like all the people in the castle. It's just a castle. uh all right, guys. There we go. There's our completed tier list. We got through this one way faster than the one where I actually had to justify my choices. Yeah, castles are cool. They're not fuckable. All right, let's get a zoop. Boom. And then we're gonna get over here and we're gonna head to the chat and we're gonna go post this in our is in the Pogs chat? Yeah, let's go put this in the Pogs chat. Smash your past tier list. And then we go pin that shit. Oh yeah, pin it. There you go, guys. The job is done. uh, you actually want me to install the Waifu Jokers mod? Is this for real? I mean, I know you do, but do other people actually want me to install this? Hold on. Can I get this on the mod manager? If I can't get it on the mod manager, I'm not getting it right now. All right. Let's search. Let's search. Oh yeah, there it is. Alrighty. I have Naruto to play? Man, that's some shit to say. What Naruto game are you playing that's actually good? Um, let's change the stream title to Chill Fun Runs. There we go. The first one. Wait, I haven't really played very many Naruto games. Could you could you actually tell me what that is? Um. Is this gonna auto boot for me? Awesome. Love that for me. All right, we're not even gonna look at the collection. We're just going to assume it's working and we're gonna play. What deck? Let's start with something simple. We're just gonna play some blue deck. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I feel like I've seen gameplay of that once, long ago. Is that enough points? I don't actually think it is. Wait, I lied. We're playing on the big blind anyways, I don't care. We weren't gonna win in one anyways. I don't actually know whether the waifu smasher pass is gonna go that crazy. Oh yeah, I am gonna need to turn it on, aren't I? Hold on. Where are you going to be hidden? You're gonna be hidden in config, perhaps? Damn, I don't even remember how to navigate some of this shit. Was it in just settings? No. Oh, here you are. Textures. There you go. Apply the waifu Joker textures or whatever. I see Hit the Road Jack doesn't have a special one. That one does though. Crafty Joke. Okay, this is the flush one. Jesus. They really went all out with the art. Seeing double. Yeah, I'll take the world. We might be able to pull off like a flush house or something. A high straight's actually good enough. Maybe we go for that. You wouldn't not give me a 10, right? That's exactly what they would do. Okay. I see how it is. Those are not the most family-friendly Jokers I've ever seen. Yeah, I know it's not gonna fucking score. Just give me a 10. What is going on? Are you guys seeing this shit? Are we seeing the same thing here? Jesus. It took me That's why you don't play straight decks. Gay decks, sorry. Hanging Chad, it's probably fine. Take a Mercury, go next. We're never doing that again. Still stuck on orange steak, that's rough. Pretty good 2-pair. Or 1-pair, rather. Fibonacci Hanging Chad is pretty solid. I'm noticing a distinct lack of waifus so far. Concerning. Yeah, I wonder what the issue is with you, Vice. What do you think if you had to self-diagnose why you're stuck on orange steak, what do you think it is? Guess we'll take a Wrathful Joker. Doesn't look particularly wrathful, but You know, who am I to judge? That's spades. I don't really want clubs then. I don't really need more clubs, even if I have seeing double. Seeing double's easy enough to proc by default. Really? They couldn't make one for acrobat? I feel like that was a shoo-in. I'll take the acrobat. Go next. Well, director's cut. Reroll once, then go next. Square Joker is just pixelated? Because I'm a stupid... Damn, that's not the self-diagnosis you want to hear. Nah, it's probably not that. It's probably not that. You probably just need to focus on, like, a couple of specific, you know, fundamental things. We're gonna go with the pixelated Square Joker. Let's see if we can do some two pairs. That's probably a good hand, right? It was not. I actually already knew that. I didn't need anyone to tell me that. All right, that's at least a pair, guaranteed. Like, physically, it must be. All right, Smokes. Figure it out, buddy. What are we looking for? We're looking for Fibonacci numbers. We know those are 5s over 2s. That's probably a winner. Especially if it's a club. Banana is so hot, they say. That's a concerning thing to be saying, to be honest. Are y'all listening to yourselves? Man just said banana is so hot. I don't know why I discarded that too. Alright, just give me the 3 of a kind with the king kicker. It's a winner. Oh, shiny this time. Blue Joker, another one that feels like it should have been a shoo-in. And then let me get a, let's get a glass. Glass with hanging shad's always great. Fortune teller. Wood. Oh, Manus. Go next. I'll skip for an extra voucher, sure. The artist didn't really do much, but they did like at least 50. I mean, that's still a pretty good number. That is still a pretty good number. Thanks for taking all my money, buddy. Would I play 2 pair in black stake and win? Wait, but you said you... Oh. I mean, you really just gotta take what the game gives you, right? You can't always play 2 pair. I feel like if you were able to beat purple stake, then the only difference between that and orange stake is like, just sometimes they're perishable. It feels like whatever you did to beat purple stake, you could probably just replicate on orange stake. Hang those. I would say, what would I say? I would say, yeah, the fundamentals are probably what's lacking. If you just cannot win with anything, unless you get insanely lucky, I would say, just take, like, keep your money up. Take what the game gives you. If the game gives you straights and a ton of straight related stuff, play straights, right? Like, even if you don't normally play them. And Don't underestimate the value of consumables is probably another one. Take consumables with you into boss fights. You know, watch for what the boss actually is ahead of time so you don't get countered. Stuff like that. Damn, they really handed me all the clubs today. There you go, 3 of a kind. Still winning with that. Acrobat's doing nothing, but duh. Raised fist. No. That would be my like initial advice, is like make sure that you're doing the basic things that make it easier to win well. And then you can start like doing the more complicated little tricks and the like, ooh, you can move stuff around against the amber acorn, you know, stuff like that, that while it is helpful, is not as helpful as, you know, just remembering to keep $25 all the time and such. I haven't seen you play, so I don't actually know necessarily what you may or may not be good at, but that's just my general advice that I give to people. Odd Todd. Not bad, not bad. I like that art. Odd Todd. Joker. I noticed that this art is around a lot too, in different colors and such. Clubs are debuffed? Well, I guess I'm not getting that 2x then, am I? That's a full house though. You know what? Let's make the 4 of a kind. Let's not do the full house. Let's do the 4 of a kind. We really need to look at collection amount. I will after this game. I would like to be surprised by it at first. Dijon. By the way, the artist doesn't know that the mod exists. It's just someone repainted and reused the existing art for a lot of Jokers. Did they get permission to do it? Because, like, I don't know how I would feel if people just started using my art for whatever. I mean, I guess they probably drew the art of... Like, it is still Balatro art, I imagine. The artist doesn't even care? Well, how do you know that they don't care if they don't know? Consider the following. Any Bill Nye enjoyers out there? I don't get the 2x for this, sad. No way is someone already ripping into my tier list over on the Discord. Hold on. You wouldn't smash Dusk or Bull. Yikes. I don't feel the need to defend myself against comments like that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the artist not knowing. I'm still gonna play with it for this run at least, but... Bro, what is... hello? I noticed the recolors though, yeah. I don't want 80 chips on 2 pair, I don't think. I've already got better scaling than that. We'll just go next after one more reroll. Ah, there's the banana. It's just, they're just on a banana. It's the same art. I'm still gonna take it over Acrobat. acrobat, I think, here. I would like the banana to die. I'll take the 3 of a kind. I don't know if the artist doesn't know. Wait, you don't know if the artist doesn't know? So if you don't know, just say it. The artist probably gave permission. Okay. I want more glass cards. Let's go ahead and play this 4 of a kind. Watch the glass break. I've been spouting bullshit, yeah. Bonan. Green Joker. No, thank you. A little too late in the game here. We on an empty 5. We could take Burglar and have 9 hands. Ooh, loyalty card actually makes sense here. We have 6 hands. It's one of the few times where I'm like, wow, loyalty card actually works. You could consider this to be, from now on, an acrobat that isn't necessarily always on the last hand of the round and gives more mult. Balatro? No. Pass. I have standards. He says capitulating to chat's whims under very little pressure. There we go, 2 pair. Nope, don't want to use both glasses. That's just asking for it. Yeah, that's why you don't do both. I don't know if the safe for work version is still there. Yeah, that would be considerate. Like I kind of need it to be safe for work for obvious reasons. The punchline is porn. It's not really the vibe I'm necessarily going for. Okay, so we got a tower. We can go ahead and tower that. And then we can, let's go ahead and magician those. Next. What's our High Priestess got for us? Ooh, those are pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Not the tower. This chat really is full of gooters today. What the fuck? Me and my mom were just playing Balatro. Yeah? Did you do well? Did you win? Absolute pop-off game. 10 trillion points. No? Damn. I was hoping. Bull? Nah, don't need a bull. Already got my square joker. Although, you know, one could consider bull to maybe just be better than square joker, and then I can start playing 5-card hands again. Are you winning, son? Yeah, sorry, square. Bull's better. Next. Hey, now I can actually make use of my stone card. Nice. Boom. Easy win right there. So if you didn't win, did you do okay? Or was this like, oops, I lost in ante 2 every time? I don't really care for either of those. That's Perkio there, isn't it? I imagine, at least. Driver's license, eh? I don't really need... Driver's license is good. I should probably take it over seeing double. Especially since we're not exactly hurting for points right now. Level up Venus. Good news. No. Not really. Maybe don't. Playing 2-pair sets money to 0. I will do my best to not play a 2-pair then. I will play like a straight or something. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, straight flush. Huge. Massive. Big winner. If you're curious, I will send. Alright, if I get curious in the future, I will let you know. Also, Canadian? $6, that's it? Oh, I guess I do have the 50% discount. Okay, rare and negative. Thoughts? 2-pair. I will not play the stone card because this is not a very good 2-pair as it's not triggering Fibonacci at all. I will, however, play the 8s over the 3s with the stone card. Pretty good one. All of you can leave. I think you should leave as well. Damn, I actually did draw the other 3A. Alright, I would like to gamble. Gamble paid off. Easy win. And then a pair of 5s probably gets us there. There we go. Alright, what's our negative rare? Vagabond. Alright, I guess we're poor now. And as much as I would like driver's license, invisible makes more sense here. Now we gotta play both these out so that we can actually use Invisible Joker before the final boss. Okay, we got some aces. We got a 5. Alright, I guess we're doing aces over jacks. Like so. There's a cute cat mod with every Joker. Oh, that's nice. I like that one more. Okay, let's play all of you. Let's play the Queen Kicker. We've got a 4x on this particular hand. Easy win. There's the invisible 1 out of 2. I guess I should roll down and be poor, huh? But then Bull doesn't work. That's the rough part. Bull has anti-synergy with Vagabond. And I kind of want the chips. Or at least I would like some chips. Faceless Joker. Oh my god, they just took their face off. Disturbing. Banana! No. POV, my dad lose while gambling and went home. Okay, we're poor now. That's like the ultimate anti-meme I just read right there. Like, there's no punchline. It's just, I'm poor. Easy pickup right there. Okay, so this is what we do. We go boom, boom. Now we've got more fib cards. 2 pair is actually better than full house. But not by so much that I shouldn't just play the full house anyways, I think. Because of the base mult? Gotta go eat BRB. Dude, do it. Sorry, it's just checking the Discord there. Well, let's hang 2 6s. That's good. I'm actually not going to use this Invisible Joker yet because we're facing the Verdant Leaf. So what we do is we go into the Verdant Leaf and then we sell Invisible Joker and we get our 6th Joker still and Invisible Leaf is disabled, so. Easy clap. Oh no, debuffed. Just kidding. Let's go strength on, I guess, just the king. 4 of a kind aces. How is my 4 of a kind? It's quite good. I'll take the 4 of a kind aces. Smash or pass on Sands? What? Why are we even discussing that? La da da da. This is not going very far into infinite, but I will take my chances for now. 25 mult on Fortune Teller is not too bad. Card Sharp doesn't really have a place in here. I guess it could fit over a throwback. So much for that Invisible Joker value, eh? Hang a 9, no, hang 2 queens. Am I gonna be able to afford 2 vouchers if I double skip for vouchers? Maybe. I hope so, because I did it. Ace, ace, 8, 8, stone. Ace up front, go. One break. We've been going pretty average on the breaks so far. Cheap rerolls, love it. Extra consumables, love it, because we got the Vagabond. Space Joker, no thank you. Sorry. Alright. The pillar. The pilar. Let's go with an extra copy of this, the glass card there. And full house me. Yeah, full house is now strictly better. Got a hanged man, love it. Hang the 10s. Discard the 1, 2, 3 cards here. And we can 2 pair 8s and 3s, like so. I would prefer you didn't. And one pair me. And also two pair me again. And also one pair me. And then one pair me again. Very good. Next. 560. That actually seems rather difficult to reach. Let's see what a Spectral has for us. Cryptid. Cryptid on Lucky Ace. Can I do 540k? Honestly, probably not. But we'll try. Alright, that's a full house. We'll go Steel on the 8. Jimbo with the steel chair. Cute cat mod next time? Very possibly, actually. Random Joker? Nah. Get out of here. Nice. We actually can beat that. Maybe I'll keep the spades. Nope. Death. $6 isn't worth it. So let's go Death, a 7 into a 3. Yeah, nothing there. The Water, 0 discards. So you gotta play a bunch of dead hands, basically. Okay. Play this. It's an okay one. Check Discord for a preview of Cute Cat Mod. Oh, okay, so it's like Fate. Okay, that's Fate, isn't it? That sort of art style? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Let's go ahead and do Death onto you. Chariot onto you. Probably could have used the World first because I'm using it on the Death cards, but whatever. And good. I don't know if that's your definition of cute, but it's definitely for me. I mean, it's a reference that I kind of like, so I don't mind it. Okay, where the fuck are all of our good cards? We got Star. I don't want Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. It's about as good as it gets. And good enough. Good as it gets wasn't really all that great. But saved by the strength. Thank you, Vagabond. And this is where we perish, most likely. You know, I actually don't mind immolating here. There's only 2 cards that I really care that much about losing. I killed one of them. The other 4 I don't care about, though. Check my phone real quick, make sure there's nothing popping off. Okay. Oh no, they're blurry. Nothing good. All right, let's meet our maker. Time to face the music. Go the 8s over the 5s. Where are all my glass cards? I think I only have 2, right? Aces and 3s. Oh, I have 3 glass 3s. Okay, maybe I can make this work. The ideal play is a full house, I believe. But yeah, it's a full house. Okay. I have too much money for Vagabond Setch. We've unlocked Full House for Card Sharp. Now we just need to find as many glass cards as we can. Loyalty card needs one more. Discard all this. Oh, we got all of them. Sick. Okay. So now we just discard these three, because we're going to play the others, and see if we get the other steel card. We did not get the other steel card, but we've got all of this, and if this isn't enough to win, we couldn't win anyways. Oh, it wasn't enough to win? Damn. Alright, we got a full house. Maybe we can still do something here. I wonder if this is still like 300,000. In fact, that 2 pair is probably better with the 2 steel cards. Made it! Not even close. That 'cause you placed chatted? Sorry? Not even worried? Exactly. No, it wasn't even close, guys. It wasn't even close. Hack. Hack isn't gonna save us. Extra 8 mults not gonna get us anywhere. Acrobat is not lined up with loyalty cards. There's not a lot of reason to do that either. Play only one hand type this round. We'll see if we can even do that. Alright, time to lose. Because I'm pretty sure one of those glass cards broke, so we can't do that the second time. Unless we were to somehow line it up with the loyalty card, but no, even then it's not gonna work. We are screwed. How many flushes have I even played this run? 4. Keep throwback to throw it back. Boom, 50 chips. That'll save us. Absolution has arrived. 20 bucks, so we can't even trigger Vagabond. Nice. The one time I don't want the 20 bucks to proc. Okay, you've got 2 remaining. Looks like it's time to play some dead hands. Prepare your 07s. What you know about Metrirodon? Metrirodon? Sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm afraid the answer is nothing. I know nothing about it. I probably should have discarded for the last steal. Not that it's gonna change anything. We're not even close. What? How was that one good enough and the last time it wasn't? I used less glass cards. Last time I had card sharp, last time I lined up the loyalty card. Oh, you know what? I didn't have card sharp last time because I played a flush house. That's what it was. Saki Busky doesn't work with Fibonacci. It's the same art, just like down here in the corner this time. Nice. Roll down until I'm poor. Photograph. Not good here. Open the mega standard. I'll take one of you, and I'll take one of you. Go next. Did the glasses saved? Alright, I only get to play one hand type this round, so I have to only play full houses. And I can't play this glass card because I need it. Okay. I guess I am playing my glass card because I think I need my steals as well. And whatever hand I play here, I'm going to be stuck with, so might as well have it be the full house. And then we just start playing crap that isn't allowed. Hand will not score. Next one is... I just like loyalty cards still have 4 remaining. Oh, was loyalty card on like the first hand I played? Rough. Okay. Well, clearly we're not winning shit then. Let's go ahead and just play these. And those. And... these. Technically I should have done that, switch those around, but wouldn't have made that much of a difference. We got to ante 11, which is pretty good. Not a crazy run by any means, but a good run. Let's do one more of those. What are we running this time? We want to run ghost deck? I haven't done a ghost deck in a while. Could see doing a ghost deck. Oh, and let's... Alright, I'm gonna look through the collection at these textures. Okay, so those are... Oh, we've got a couple of unique ones here. I never saw the Even Steven. The blackboard is the same, the ice cream is the art, but she's holding ice cream. Okay. The Baron. You gotta change up the Baron, of course. The hologram. Any other unique ones? I think you said that the legendaries are unique, right? Oh no, what's going on here? Smeared. Dead. Blueprint. Yeah, I guess Blueprint would have to. But not Brainstorm? Okay. And then what about these? Canio, Trib. Trib's the... Is Trib not the same as... Yeah, Trib's the same as Odd Todd. Same with Shiko. And then Yorick and Perkio. I see. It's just fucking silly, to be honest. Alright. What am I looking for? Let's go for a straight. There it is. Actually not punished for once. Buffoon. I'll take a hexed hanging Chad. Yes, I will. Okay, we'll go for diamond flush. Should be good. We also see a straight option here. So a diamond, preferably ace of diamonds, but anything higher than a 6 of diamonds or an ace or a 9. Cool. And actually, it didn't even need to be higher than the 6 of diamonds. I could have just played that 3 and it would have worked fine because we have Hanging Chad. Is Overstock worth it? I think it is. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Is that good enough? No, but it is solid. More than half of what we need. Ace, King, Jack, 6. Let's go hearts. Got the hearts, huge. A sigil sounds good, especially a sigil juggler. Right? We can change 9 instead of 8 because we have increased hand size. Overstock is always worth it. It's basically a free reroll on every reroll and a free first one in every shop. You aren't wrong about that, but you do have to consider the opportunity cost of buying it in ante 1 when you very much can just screw yourself out of the rest of the game by just not having any money. We're on white stakes, so it's not going to matter very much, but there is definitely something to consider with it still. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The question I was asking wasn't so much, is Overstock good, but is Overstock worth it here? Hierophant. Go next. It's really good at purple stake. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the better vouchers in general, in my opinion. I still think I prefer +1 hand the most, but... Nice. Alright, let's get some actual malt in here. Riff Raff, you're up. I'd love clearance sale, but I just don't have the money for that. Clearance sale and yeah, we'll use Riff Raff as our econ short term. That's big. We've got a lot of like face cardy stuff here. I wonder. Ooh, we got the Polychrome King. We got the straight. We're set up for strength here. I know, but I'd still argue there isn't really any scenario where it's not worth taking if you're playing on white stake. Yeah, and take it I did. I think once you go to purple stake and above, it's not worth it anymore. In the first ante voucher, there are very few that I would actually take. I think +1 hand is one of them, and unless I found like mail-in rebate in the small blind shop or something, and I could get just like a shitload of money. There's only like a couple I can think of off the top of my head that I'd be like, yes, I want this now. I want to absolutely sack the shit out of my econ for whatever this is. You know what I mean? +1 hand and discard. +1 discard even I'm a little iffy on because that's not extra money. +1 hand, at least you're kind of getting half of your econ back when you do it. Thoughts on onking Hanging Chad? I'm not above that. I would need to immediately find a replacement. Alternatively, I could Wraith. $16 is a lot of money for a rare, though. I don't think I like a Wraith for that much money. I was thinking maybe I could like Wraith into an Ankh or something like that, because I could sell Wraith and then I could sell the other ones and have enough money for the Ankh, but the rare is going to be random, and it's just not worth the chance, I don't think. I think I would rather just have a gold seal and a purple seal. As for whether I would like to Ankh Hanging Chad, it is risky, but that's what we're here for. Unfortunately, I can't afford hack, but yeah. Alright, we're on that flush build now. We got way too many clubs. We're gonna need to take out some of those, but we can do that over time. That's not too much of an issue, especially since I already had reason to do that in the first place. So this just, like, absolutely demolishes the required score, right? Yeah, we're already winning. Hey, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. Hiker makes a lot of sense too. Hiker makes a lot of sense with the double hanging chads. That's kind of solving our chip issue as well. Do I even have a level in any of my... No, the arm doesn't matter, whatever. What do you want? Spades. Spade me. Spade and neutered. What? We're on clubs now, that'll be an easy one. Ouija is not worth it. No, not worth it. I will get this, but I would like to fix my econ first. He says immediately diving into a pack. Let's go 2 clubs into, what do we have the least of? Hearts. 2 clubs into hearts. Go next. Ideally, I would like to turn my deck into just nothing but polychrome kings. Wouldn't we all, though? $13. We can face the big blind. I'll take the world here, so that we can maybe turn a couple more of those clubs into spades. But we want diamonds. Empress is fine. Ooh, hopefully we don't hit spades. I probably should have skipped there. That would have been the smart thing to do, would be skip that blind and just go to the boss. That'll be fine. All the re-triggers make me... Okay, we hit clubs anyways, but all the I was gonna say all the re-triggers make me think we could probably win even without Ancient Joker, but we didn't need to concern ourselves with that in the first place. World and High Priestess. I don't need World. Flush is easy, shoe in. Sell that one. Star. Let's turn 2 of these into diamonds. PQ as well. World me. Or High Priestess, not World. Sell those. Back to Econ. Spades are debuffed. Don't care. Bliss didn't ask. Okay, Queen 10, 5, 4, 3. Easy win. And at some point we can sell Hiker, right? That's his value. because you get to sell them eventually. Magician. Smeared makes a lot of sense with Ancient in terms of making it just easier to play. I gotta go. I have class at 6, Lamau. Isn't it like 2 for you right now? What are you doing up still? 2 or 3? Oh, hello. Hi. I can't really think of a bad option here, so... Even Shikos counters all the suit blinds, so I don't think I give a shit, right? Like... Alright, we want diamonds. Yes, it's 2. Oh, man. Yeah, go to bed, man. $20. Go bed. Don't be like me. Hiker is really nice with any kind of double trigger jokers. Absolutely. Yeah, it's well, we already got a few in here that are like plus 55 chips, plus 25, right? Like those are going really hard. Don't really care for Wraith. Wheel me. Nope. You could always check the VOD after. Could really beef up some single cards, go for a high card build, and pray for a Baron. Yeah, I'm not gonna commit to that just yet. Works for me. See, that's how I'm always losing. I have no luck. Yeah, this one's a pretty lucky run. Alright, we want spades. I would prefer a face card if you could find one for me. If you can't, whatever. Thank you. Justice. No, not right now. Neat. Anti-4 full build. For real though. We're already getting 6 million. Cryptid, big. I want that chariot too. Let's open this Arcana. See what we get in here. I don't know if I care enough to immolate these. No, I'm not gonna immolate here. Let's go ahead and Magician. 1, 2. Magician those 2. I'm saving this cryptid for the king. The polychrome. I think we're selling Shiko? I think we're selling Shiko. These are like back-to-back shops too. So now we definitely want this for the Baron, because I want to make that polychrome steel. Steel. And this is sort of our build for now, as we stick with this, and then as we get like a mime, we can sort of pivot over slowly. Face cards are drawn face down. I don't know what any of them are, so I can't really make any use out of them. For now, we want hearts. We can at least sort by that. We can't know that this is a heart. Nor can we know that, well, actually, we might be able to know that this is a heart. That is definitely not a heart. You can see, because it would be way down here if it was a low heart. So that's not a heart. This is, it could be a heart, it could not, we don't know. But that's definitely not a heart, so we discard all those. We now know that it's either a low spade or a high heart, but the fact that it's by rank very high tells us that it is in fact a heart. This one is also high, so that one's not a heart. These are all hearts. Need to pivot to high card or pairs as well. Yeah, we'll get on that. We'll start getting some levels in them. Telescope doesn't really help with that problem though, so I might actually pass on the telescope here. I am still gonna level my flush when I see it as an option. I get one of these. I don't really want any of them. I would like to use Emperor, but I need this Cryptid Chariot for my specific king, so I think that this is worth just skipping. And we'll start peeking standard packs just in case we find some red seals. Those are not it. Spades, okay. We're going against the needle, that's fine. I'm not skipping for 3 high card levels. I want to level high card, but I don't want to level high card that badly. All right, where are my spades? But before that, we do that. There's my spades. NT5 Baron setup. We're getting there. We don't have Perkio, so this isn't gonna go like that deep, but Ectoplasm could go hard. It's a little bit of a risk because you are reducing your hand size, which is kind of counter to Baron's win condition, but it is nice. The fact that it can hit on the Ancient Joker is really the only reason why I'm not going to use this right now. Let's go Chariot. Hermit. Hermit the Frog. Familiar. No. One more reroll. Those are garbage. Go next. I actually might not use this Ectoplasm. Start playing high card now, no? But I can't, I'm not sure I actually win if I play high cards right now. I think I need a couple more kings. I'm gonna sell you. What do you want from me? Diamonds? Okay. I will start charioting all the kings that I see, though. That part is nice. Nice and easy. I probably still win just based on the hanging chads and ancient jokers. I will try it out here. Especially since I kind of need to anyways. Go ahead and chariot you, since you're here. And let's see, oh, yeah, as long as it's a face card, I surely will. Surely. Yeah, okay. Immolate again, eh? As long as I don't draw any kings, I'm willing to hit that. Needle, one hand only. I drew kings, alas. Save you, discard all these guys. No, I mean, I have my win right here. I just play that. Nice. Is it a seated rep? No, actually. Surprisingly. Director's cut, easy pickup. Go next. You want hearts. I can provide you with hearts. In fact, if we're trying this high card deal, there we go. I think that's still enough. I'm saving this immolate for when I draw no kings in the starting hand and I can just light it on fire. Hey DJ, what date is it? It is 6/24/2025. I don't want these. I'll take a High Priestess. Ooh, high card level. Yippee! Another one. Oh, wheel. Don't care. Okay, you can all go. We already got the club I want. I actually should have immolated there, but whatever. How's it going, Fausto? I don't think I've seen you around before. How was your day? Or maybe I've seen you around once. Maybe? Maybe. I don't remember for sure. I guess I should make more face cards if I can't make more kings specifically. Wildcat Terry, where invis? Excellent question. It'll be right in this next reroll. Wouldn't that have been crazy? Seltzer? But why though? Cryptid. Mine. Cool. Burn. Well, Asian is in the future because it's the 25th of June. I like that idea that you guys are just like constantly in the future by 12 hours. You have to travel back in time 12 hours to be able to speak to me. Pretty good. I just had a job interview to go work in Utah this coming winter. What do you do for work? You are new here. Okay, well, welcome in. Or is this the kind of work where, since you're going out to Utah, you're probably doing government work and you'd have to kill me if you told me? Hex? No. Of course not. Devil. I'll take a devil. No, not that. Okay. I want hearts. That's a heart. Have I actually stealed all of my kings? No, I still have one king that I haven't. I'll go ahead and devil this. And I'll go ahead and gold seal this king for now. Let me get 15 bucks, thanks. I'm from Argentina, but I'll go work at a ski resort. Oh, hey. Ski resorts are pretty cool though. I've been snowboarding one time in my life. I live in the southeast US, so there's, first of all, okay, there's a lot of issues with snowboarding in the east, in the southeast. One, too hot. Two, no mountains. Like, I believe in Florida the highest point above sea level is like 100 feet, so like 30 meters. Do I want magician? Actually, I can even out the suits here. Although I guess I don't really need to do that if I'm pivoting into a Baron build. It's not really necessary anymore. Let's just go magician on a couple of cards then. I live in Norway. Everything is mountains and snow here. You got the opposite of what I got. I want what you got because I hate the weather here. +2 hand size. I like it for Baron. I don't like it for anything else. Maybe we have enough kings to be able to justify Troubadour. We'll find him again. We'll find him again. Devil me. Go next. Let's, ooh, hiccups. Oh no. Where is my spade? That is a face card. There it is. 9 into yet another king. Very cool. And play a U. I live in Indonesia, and I got lots of mountains, but no snow. Damn. Is that... That just sounds rough, honestly. I feel like if I'm gonna go up a mountain, I expect it to be cold at the top. Last year I went to Colorado to work. This year I'll go to Utah. Also, was it also a ski resort last year? I'm sure Colorado was fun. I love Colorado. I've been there like twice. I don't actually know like that much about it, but oh, 7s to that one king. That was okay though. I need to hang some cards. At a waffle cabin. Waffle cabin. It's cold, but not a single snow in sight. Well, I guess that's something at least. None of that. The wall. Yeah, I gotta imagine that's a pretty chill job. Especially since if you're like moving there for the winter, sort of, because you live somewhere else, I have to imagine that, do they like hook you up with like lodging and stuff? You just kind of get to live near the resort and chill for the winter? That sounds like a pretty nice gig, yeah. Do you prefer cold or warm weather? Definitely cold weather. 1,000,000% cold weather. I've grown up in hot weather, and like I'm just so completely fucking over it. I will say, I do like low humidity warm weather. That's fun. The problem is I don't get any of that, so every time I walk outside, you know the feeling, like for those of you who've never lived in warm, humid climates before, do you know the feeling like when you take a really hot shower and then you get out of the shower and you're like, everything's like damp and kind of like bleh, 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 until you dry yourself off? It's like that, except every time you go outside, and I'm just over it. I am gonna buy this seed money, so let's save some money. Have you ever wrestled a gator? No, but I have seen alligators. No, contrary to what news stories might suggest, we do not wrestle gators for fun, generally speaking, here. They are still alligators. Basically, yeah, I lived in a motel with 60 other people from Argentina, Chile, and Peru. Seems kind of fun, yeah. I still wear a jacket even if it's hot. That's a choice. Just never go outside. Dude, I've been living that life for a while now. As sad as that might sound. It doesn't actually sound that sad. I go outside every now and then. I just don't make a habit of it because it's fucking hot out. Saki Busky? Perhaps we could get rid of Ancient Joker and go Saki Busky? Or maybe we get rid of one of our hanging chads and go Saki Busky. No, because we're going high card. We don't really need Saki. There we go. Strength that up. We'll play this. Right? Yeah. Warm rainy days are definitely fun while working a delivery job. I can't tell if there's sarcasm in that or not. Because that sounds like hell to me. Just don't allow yourself to be hot easy. You know, that's what perspiration is for. People sweat to not be hot, because then it evaporates the water off your skin. The problem is, when it's humid out, you can't do that because the air is saturated with water already. So instead of just not being hot, now I'm still hot and also wet. And it's like, not really the vibe. Temperance. Hologram. As much as I would love to take you here, dude, I can't really justify taking you over any one of these particular ones. You got a high card? No, you don't. Am I up to... We're getting close to the number of flushes. Midas Mask? No. No. I could have maybe justified Certificate. I could go Trading Card. That could be alright. What's the Swamp Ass? Do I need to describe what Swamp Ass is? It's essentially when you get a sweaty ass, right? Like, it's sweaty ass. I have an American family from Kentucky, Indiana. Awfully hot this time of year. Absolutely. I will see you around, Fausto. I hope to see you around again. What are your thoughts on hair on humans? Natural, I guess. I don't really, like, my opinions on hair aren't really that strong. I'm in cold and hot hell because in tropical weather, if it's hot, it's really hot, and if it's rainy and cold, it's really cold even in the city. Damn. That sounds like the worst of both worlds. I think we could probably drop Ancient Joker for Trading Card here. Just stick to just playing face cards and then we don't have to worry about suit. Smokey! We don't have enough lucky cards. Sorry, Smokey. We'll see you around. Bro selected my card for me. Rude. Fuck you. I win. Collect the Infinity Stones. I already sold one of the Infinity Stones. Unfortunately, I cannot just will the Infinity Stones to appear. That one time it happened was insane. Pretty easy choice there. And then High Priestess me. Nope, don't want those. Oh, we got hearts are debuffed. I don't think that one only barely affects me. It shouldn't matter too much. Let's kill the 2. We're just strictly digging for kings. Aw, man, I wanted that. I still can't believe you got all the legendary jokers in one run, right? Like, you... And it was just like a normal run too. Like, it was just, we were going to try for like a Nanoth at the time, I'm pretty sure. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a Baron Mime build and I'm gonna force it. And then we got the 3rd one of them and I was like, alright, well, at this point, we're committed to this bit instead. And, you know, I thought 3 was gonna be good enough, and then just got all 5. I think we sell a Hanging Chad for that, yes? because it can still be a hanging chat if we need it to be. But then it can also be a Baron or a trading card or whatever. I went 200 runs before I even saw Chico. Yikes. Blueprint, it's a hanging chat cell angle. We lose 1.5x, but we can do this still, or we can do this, you know. Blueprint will be more useful later, of course. Cool. Kill the 2. Death. We take those. Case in point, I can just play this 5 and probably still win, yes? Easy. Hey, thank you for the 5 bits on Lawful Badger. Appreciate it. Now it's just some red seals. Not sure I actually like that holographic, but it's alright, I guess. A do 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 do. One more roll. Oh, take the talisman, then one more roll. They really want to sell me this juggler. Hearts are debuffed. Shouldn't be a big deal. I've only got like 2 heart kings anyways. Devil you. Talisman you and play you. 23 bucks. Plus another 6. We're rich. Thank you for that. That's a good reminder. If you guys, if any of you have Amazon Prime subs are a thing. It's an easy, free way to get subscriptions. Well, free. You gotta have Amazon Prime, but if you already had it, it's free. Alright, you got any red seals in here that are any good? No? Alright. A couple of blue seals would also be nice. Thank you for another 5 bits on Lawful Badger. I haven't heard that sound effect before, so I was like, whoa, what did I just hear? Oops, all 6s is not worth it. Chariot is. Troubadour is back. I still want to kill some more cards, though. I still need this trading card. What's an Amazon? Amazon is a delivery company. They meant, I don't even know. Oh, another 10 bits. Huge. Bro's got the donate button on lock. Just over here, like, you know what I mean? Thank you, man. All right, let's put the trance on here. We get to chariot the other one of these. And thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked there. Vice. I still don't know how to pronounce that. They're a global delivery company. They're fucking everywhere. I'm kind of surprised you've never heard of them. Or maybe that was a joke. Ectoplasm. All right, now I think I will hold on to the ectoplasm. Sell the trading card perhaps in the future and get it on the blueprint guaranteed. That seems like an okay choice. Also, I saw you ahead of time, buddy. You're not fooling anyone, Mr. Plant. Fuck off. We're rich. Yes, Deep Rock mentioned. I have played Deep Rock. I actually really like Deep Rock. I've never played it on stream before, though. Bet. Another one. We're rich. I can't. He can't even pop up all of them. Thank you very much, man. I think you're the first bits as well. So double props. Ooh, it actually is going to use all of them. Nice. Hype. Don't forget to discard this. And I don't need you, so I can discard you. I don't think I want to hang those, so let's just play that. I appreciate that. You are making my day too. Better hope nothing crazy happens now so you can't clip it for shorts. True. We're like on the verge of a shorts clip here. Like, you know what I mean? Like this isn't quite there. It's good shit, but not. You gotta get some insane shit like me just saying, oh man, it sure would be crazy if a brainstorm showed up here, and then hitting reroll and it's there. You know what I mean? Discard first, then hang, then discard, then discard, then play. Look at DJ Soupy McSweaty Pin. How are you? What the fuck? I like these names, but like I don't know where they come from. I'm doing great. Oh, true. Yeah, that's true. I could say, this is where the brainstorm appears, and then I have to like do a pog face and then just like cut the video like super obviously as it cuts to where the brainstorm is. Yeah. And then perhaps for added meme value, I actually keep in this part where I'm explaining what I would do if the brainstorm were to appear right now. It was worth a shot. Oops, rolled too far. Goodbye, 6. Hanged man. You like a good hanged man? I'm a lunatic and just make up a new one each day, man. More power to you, though. Sorry, what was that, Vice? Vice? Huge, one more bit. Another one. Do I want the hangman more than I want the chariot? Do I even have anything left to chariot? I do not. Alright, hangman it is. Showman. Showman. Yeah, let me get a showman. 2 satellites, really? There we go. We got it. Yeah, you're probably right. I should just sell off the Ecto. Yeah, Chad's gone as fuck. Boom. I was kind of hoping it would still be there. Just another one right away. Card drawn face down after each hand played. That'd be fine. No issue at all. Get these out of my sight. Discard you just to draw more of them. Discard you two. And you. There we go. Easy clap. You know, I forgot I had antimatter. I don't need to sell Chad, but I did. And I make that mistake a fucking lot. Even though Chad really wasn't doing that much for us. Like, I'm not that torn up over having sold Hanging Chad when we're fully committed to this Baron build at this point, but still, I didn't need to do it. What do you want from the Showman? Any of these three on the left. Showman could go hard if it gave me any of those. Wow, I got everything in my deck that wasn't kings. It was like most of what's left in my deck, to be honest. Like, get rid of all that and play the jack. Alright, where's my mime? One mime, please, and some red seals if you would. Kind of surprised I haven't seen any red seals. We are running 2 Showmans? We are running Ghost deck. You'd think we would have found one. Super lucky run. It is a super lucky run so far. One mime should get you to E10 easily. I'm just gonna use these, whatever. Yeah, Chad's back. He's like, hey, yo, why'd you sell me? You didn't need to do that. Mail-in rebate's an easy pickup over Steel Joker. Even though it is on aces this time around, unfortunately. I can still get some value out of it. Technically a little bit better here. It is a voucher. There's a voucher that allows you to get 1 extra Joker slot, indeed. You didn't switch to Blueprint. Ah, minus $10. You're so right. Hold on. I need to move this down here so that I can remember to do that. Let's actually do this way. Yeah, let's do that. Take you, reroll one more time. Go next. The Hook. Discard random cards. That's a little bit rude, but I don't think it's gonna affect me too badly. What are we on? Kings? Yeah, sure, I'll just discard some kings as well. Give me 15 bucks per discard. See? Didn't matter at all. Play you with the Talisman. Move Baron back over. Ka-chow. Oh, sick. It gives me the money for those two. I didn't think about that. No, I know why, but he sold Jokers. Yeah, that was my bad. My highest score is like 20 billion. 20 billion is still a good score. Where Red Seal? I'm asking the same questions. If I knew where the Red Seals were, I would already have them. Perhaps in here. Look, there's a Red Seal. I only have to strength it 10 times. 9 times. No thanks. I'm you, but stronger. $300 mil? I think we can still do that. Where'd Ecto go? Sold it. Whoa, you can't just say that. That's very out of pocket, sir. Okay, let's make another one of those. Discard you. Sell you. Make another one of you. I sure hope we don't encounter all diamonds are disabled. That would suck. Nice, we're still doing well enough. Is 4.647 ETH 15 high? I mean, yeah, it's pretty high. Hello, Lucas. How are you? If you're doing a seeded run, would you be okay with taking a random seed request of IVAA88BQ? Could you describe to me? Oh, hello, Mr. Mime. I'll get to you in a second. Could you describe to me what the seed has? Let's sell the mail in here. Now we do a little A and a little B, I believe, would be the best. A little bit of both. Probably should have sold photograph in retrospect, but whatever. You'll behave now? No, a little bit of unhinged is okay. We're okay with that here. Getting to eat anything just require luck. Some runs just doomed. It depends on who you ask. I'm of the opinion that there are some runs that, like, it's just not really super realistic to get to the E's, yeah. But there are a couple people out there that there's some, like, really good content creators. Thank you for the follow. My name's Autumn. There are some really good content creators out there that believe you can get, like, high scores on pretty much any seed. It basically has a bunch of chances for Shiko duplication. Oh wow, we reached 70 followers already. We are blowing up right now. It has a bunch of chances for Shiko duplication, which is dumb, but it also has retcon, so you can have fun making hand size on Manacle. You know what? I've never actually done the Shiko bug before. Maybe that's not a bad deal. Ghost Deck Brainstorm, and I forget it's 1 or 2 Tribble ways. If you're interested, I can tell you antis that have invisible. I might consider that after this run. We'll see where we are in the stream after this, because I don't know. Well, I guess it's only 2:40. We could do a little bit of a longer stream today. Welcome back, Lazy Turtle. We're popping off today. Let's go next here. We've got the Mime and the Baron. We're gonna easily hit the E's now. It's not even gonna be close. Watch this drive. Anyone know when that new update's actually releasing? I have no idea. I have heard whispers of it, but I don't actually know when. I'm very excited for it. Hopefully there will be a lot of traffic coming in when the new update drops as well. I'm gonna be first on the scene. On-scene reporter. Here telling you about which jokers are ass and which ones are good. Gotta play 5 cards. Man, fuck you. Actually, we do have photograph. Might be doable. You need to get out of here though. Okay, fuck you. New Phasmo update dropped today. Oh, what's in it? Four of a Kind is not it. Flush 5 kind of is, but I really need this to be gone. I need like an actual king. I have 9 more kings. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if I can't draw one. All right, that queen will do. All right, we're gonna have to see how this does. What's our best option here? Duplicating photograph is literally only an extra 2x. There's no way that's worth it. I think it is still worth it to play like this. Each of these is worth so much though. Maybe this is still better. Because we're only getting 3x. Yeah, this must still be better. I don't think we actually win this. I should have considered this before. Well. Never mind, we're good. The AI Gorilla podcast. I generally try to avoid AI content, not because I like hate it or anything. I work with it for a living, but because I'm afraid that the algorithm is gonna start recommending me constant AI crap. For every one funny AI thing out there, there's 17, oh my god, who made this crap AI things out there, and I'm just like, you know, I just don't really want to be a part of it. New media update, new audio recorder, and evidence gathering. Ooh, new evidence gathering. Okay, that could be interesting. An overhaul was needed on Phasmo's evidence gathering, I think. It was fun, it was cool, but it was getting a little bit stale. I only have 1 queen. Strength is not really it then. I'll take it just cause. Hey, where's my blueprint? DNA. Over photograph. Go next. You drop photo for another mime, right? Yes, of course. Shop anti 5 orange steak, and they gave me a perishable blueprint with $60. I prayed and re-roll, and hey, a faking perishable brainstorm. I will say this, if you were doing well in anti 5 and you got a blueprint and you think that that could win you a game, there is something to be said for skipping and just like skipping and just blasting through all the rest of the blinds if you think you can win, and just seeing far fewer shops so that the perishables don't expire. Also, I definitely should have duped that. You can record videos from setup cameras and it counts as evidence. Ah. No more salt picture spam, thank God. That was the worst. Also, just only being able to delete 2 pictures, it's like, who the fuck? Who are you? Just let me take more pictures. Balatro should add a sandbox mode. Technically there is one. Like it fucks with your saves, so I wouldn't really recommend it if you are still trying to do Completionist++, but there is a way to go into the code and turn on developer mode, and you can just like pull up a thing on the side that lets you like add jokers. I will take this ectoplasm. If there is a chance to get a better hand, it can be worth the -1 hand size. But it's still a ways off before I'm willing to use that. No repeat hand types this round, duly noted. All right, I would like to dupe you. I don't want to dupe too many of these guys. I'm still waiting for a red seal, and then I'm gonna dupe it out the ass. But What's the skeleton Joker name? Mr. Skull? Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones. No, to be honest, I didn't try. Okay, well, at least... It's better than no, it didn't work. It's no, I didn't try to make it work. The serpent, hello. You're gonna get your ass handed to you. Prepare yourself. I don't need money right now. Nope. I'm a new player of this game, so in your opinion, what's the most underrated Joker? And everybody always hates me when I say this because that's how you know it's true. Obelisk. Have you seen the Mr. Bones glitch? When you have Mr. Bones and run out of cards, it will crash your game. Huh. I did not know that. But now I do. You know what? Dupe me on the whatever you want to call this, the gold seal. Are we actually getting E13? I haven't been paying attention. I feel like we're pretty close to not getting E13, right? Okay, we're fine. We're like E16. Cool. We got another ante in us. Wii Joker is underrated? I think Wii Joker is not underrated at all. I think everybody thinks Wii Joker is great because it is. DeLonge. Yeah, that's it. I need to head off. Enjoy your stream. We'll be back another time. I hope to see you around. Chariot on this 8. I'm gonna get rid of it eventually, but because it will repeat windscreen over and over. Oh, okay, so that's how it crashes. I think, you know what, now that you say that, I think I might have seen that before. Play you. Should be fine. Even with one less king, get some money out of it. Sorry, I said it was underrated, but I'm not in any Balatro space online to know what is and isn't underrated. I see. Yeah, I think that Wii Joker is pretty well accepted by the community to be one of the best chip scaling Jokers in the game, if not the best chip scaling. It is rare. After all, I think generally speaking, the most overrated Joker. What do y'all think is the most overrated Joker by the community? Probably this right here, honestly. Probably Baron. I don't really want any of these. What do you got for me? High Priestess. Garbage is what you got for me, so. Another showman, so I can showman my showman while I showman. Me when I show my showman. Did he just show us his showman? You can't do that. Baron or Photo? Photo is also a good choice there. Alright, what do I win? $1 billion. Feel free to join our Discord. They talk Balala all the time. Another good plug. What's better for ease? Perkio Particle Accelerator or what you're doing? Depends on how early you get the Perkio. When I did my one Naniv on stream, I was doing both at the same time. I did a Perkio Particle Accelerator with Baron Mime. Let me get that extra discard. Thank you very much. What are we at? 15, 16? Ooh, 16. I don't know how easy that's going to be to get. Might need to roll down here, y'all. Yeah, I think I should just roll down here. I mean, there's a negative skip, but God knows what that's gonna be. And also, I need to win the level after that, so... Hello, Random Streamer Guy. Hi, I'm Random Streamer Guy. How are you? Oh yeah, I've got a custom Lucky Cat. Because I have a cat that's sort of the mascot of our stream. And Lazy Turtle was nice enough to put my cat's face on the Joker. Bro, you did not just say that. Okay, actually, I do know how we're gonna be able to beat these. As long as I duplicate DNA, we can increase our hand size and we'll be fine. So we don't need to roll down yet. Right, so we do, like, this, right? And then we play this guy. In fact, let me go ahead and death like this real quick. And then play this guy, and it'll dupe 3 copies. So we've increased our hand size by 1 effectively. What am I doing here? This. And now when we play this, we should get over the requirement. What if Brainstorm and Blueprint copy DNA? Exactly this. Alright, I don't suppose I could get like some actual good jokers, he says with this current lineup at the top of the screen. Sure, 2 Plutos. Very marginal increase at this point, but it is an increase nonetheless. Dupe you, like so. S. What are we assessing? An assessment, if you will. A red seal would go crazy right now. I don't know where the fuck they are, to be honest. I've been waiting for red seals. What's the office cubicle Joker? The office cubicle Joker? Wait, what? The office cubicle Joker. What are we talking about right now? Does Smokey like fish? Yeah, he's actually kind of been on a fish binge recently. He used to only eat like the chicken and turkey type cat food that we got him, but nowadays he's like, nah, I hate that shit, actually. I much prefer tuna. You're gaslighting? I don't think anyone said that. Maybe you misheard or something, but I don't remember seeing that. Oh, actually... What the hell is the office cubicle joke? Where do I say? Hold on, I'm gonna back read. We're back reading. Okay, someone said that shit. Gay porn. What is office cubicle is also underrated. What are you talking about? Are we talking about Square Joker? In Balatro Friends of Jimbo, they show Warframe cards. I tried out to find Balatro videos with Warframe cards, but I find nothing. Also, I'm Warframe player. Oh, Balatro Friends of Jimbo. Is that a mod? That's a mod, isn't it? Also, I do need to roll down pretty much right after the club. I'll save here, but Come on, guys. We need something better here. You gotta go over there. Like this. Or like this. Whatever. Go. Hopefully. And win. Friends of Jimbo was the oh, that just added card skins. Okay. Perhaps there's like a more Friends of Jimbo. I think I did see a mod called More Friends of Jimbo. Because I don't think Warframe is an option. Oh wow, Critical Role. Forgot they added those. Nice. But we're gonna stick with Mogus. Oh, there they are. Okay. I didn't realize that was in here. I've been sticking with Slay the Spire so far. But here, just for you, I'll go ahead and do Warframe. Even though I'm pretty sure, do I even have any clubs? I have one. Nope, you said it. It's stuck there now. Live with the consequences of your actions. These suck. Skip. These suck too. Skip. Surely there's gonna be a blueprint right here. Right here? What do I need, by the way? 20? No chance. Right here. This time. Do we have any good skips? No. How about this one? We got a cryptid. That'll keep us alive, maybe, for one more round. I gotta sell the ectoplasm, though, to buy it. Can spectrals appear in tarots? There is a voucher that allows you to do that. I believe it's the upgrade to the +1 consumable slot. Why did Run Info say gay? Oh, it's Pride Month. It's Pride Month, so we've got straight change to gay. Normal stuff, normal stuff. You're cracked at Vampire Survivors? I've played a fair amount of Vampire Survivors. I wouldn't say I'm cracked at it, but I'm alright at it. Where's the lamb sauce? I keep mixing those up. Alright, Cryptid me. Boom. +2 hand size. And give me $3. Hopefully this is a high enough score. Do you play Warframe? Not really, unfortunately. I played it, so way back when like it first came out, I played it for a few weeks with a friend of mine, but then we stopped playing it for something else, I don't know what. Vampire Survivors on mobile is pay to win? Is that real? No way is that real. Alright, I got $7 in a dream. Alright, my dream has been scattered across the floor in pieces. The 8 balls. The 8 balls and the hit the road jacks. Alright, we always fight to the last, though. Nope, okay, we're dead. That was the last. Right, going through those mods, a fair number of them are API-like mods. They're just stuff, they're like baseline mods. Smoky Cat is the smoky one. I'm not using first round Joker this run, but it lets you set a first round Joker. Slay the Jokers is what lets you like hover over these and see what they do. Waifu Jokers is disabled. Soup. Yeah, most of those are just cosmetic. First round Joker would normally let you select a first round Joker. I think there's a button for it. Yeah, here you go. If I hit F, you can see first round Joker set to none, but I could click on any one of these and it would allow it to show up in the first shop if you're trying to go for a particular kind of run for funsies, like, ooh, I really want to play a big Constellation run, you know? Something like that. Okay. Time to lose, everyone. Snake Zenzia. Snake Zenzia? What is that? Warframe has changed a lot and has changed. There's new... lot has changed. There is the new War Duviri paradox in Warframe 1999. I've actually had a friend explain some of this to me in the past, yes, and it is still somewhat lost on me as I have not played any of the more recent Warframe. I know it's still a looter shooter at its core though, right? How long did this stream end up going for? Oh, we're already at the 3-hour mark. I don't know if I have time to do a seated run today. Mostly because I'm very hungry. So, I will say this. We play Balatro a lot around here though, so I play games same time every day. I start around noon this time, so we've been going for 3 hours. That's around the time I start every day. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Voices of the Void, but then Thursday I will be back with Balatro. So if you want to stop by on Thursday, I can do some seated runs for people who have some interesting seats. Or if you would like to, you could also join the Discord. I believe it's in the description, in the YouTube description. There's a Discord link. You could also post it there. Yep, and over on the Twitch side, it's right there. Yeah, we'll do some fun seated runs on Thursday. I got a seed you should try. That sounds like a setup to an absolute slam dunk of a roast. That's a fucking layup right there. And I see someone's heading out. My name's Autumn is heading out. Sick. I'll see you around later, Autumn. Redactyl? Oh yeah, let's do the Redactyl. We'll do the Redactyl before we go. It's a fun little word game we play at the end of stream sometimes. Where you are trying to guess a Wikipedia article. The title of a Wikipedia article, and you can guess words and it'll reveal them in the Wikipedia article. Do I know Soulframe? Soulframe. Is that related to Warframe? If so, probably not. You should guess D's. Yes. D's what? Okay, so this word has an opposite. Is a blank of blank. This word has an opposite. Pull. I'll guess pull. Sure. 0. I'm kind of surprised they just give you opposite. The opposite of blank is blank. The opposite of this 6-letter word is a 4-letter word. I guess I'll just guess word. I don't know, life, living. Oh wow, I'm kind of, wow. Life is around quite a bit. Okay. It's Warframe, but fantasy. It's more slow than Warframe. Okay, so they got like a whole universe thing going on over there, don't they? Huh. So we've got life. I mean, I guess we put in death just to see. Okay, death doesn't have nearly as much to do with it. The blank and blank of this word is said. No. Said is mentioned here, though. Huh. So there's two things relating to this word, two parts of this word. The blank and blank of this word is then it has like a title for it, and blank is blank. As a blank of life. What? What are we doing here? Um the fuck is this? What? Wait, what is this? No? Does God have God? Okay, there's some instances of God in blank, which is not the word, notably. This is only a 5-letter word. The blank is blank G. What? Day? I'll guess day. Yeah, I'll guess day. One instance of day. Way the fuck down there. Probably not related. Yeah, there's definitely it's definitely a word that has an opposite, but we could do things like part and example. Blank examples of this. Hmm. Happy. Okay, we could try happy. Only one happy. I need some more context, I think. Solfreme is in Preludes 10. It's not out yet. Oh, okay. I see. Love? Love is in there a fair number of times. Okay. Love God? That's like, that sounds like a commandment or something. Oh, that's not how you spell that shit. Okay, commandments aren't in there. What? Tenets? No. What is Psalms? No. In the blank, like that. What? How is this related to this word though? This is the only 6-letter word even in here. Try and also, what are you doing? We are trying to guess a Wikipedia article. We are trying to guess a Wikipedia article by guessing words. Music? Okay, we can try music. Nope. I mean, I could try like old and new. There's only a couple of each, and they aren't particularly relevant. You shall not steal. Yeah, but you know, there's more than 10 here. So this might not even be related to Christianity necessarily, right? Like, I'll try Bible. There's only one instance of the Bible, and it's down here, so this probably isn't related to the Bible. We've also got calm. Calm is not a bet. Oh, that's almost clam. I almost write clam. Calm, no. Room. Okay. Nothing on room either. Prayer, possibly. No, no. I'm bad at this game. I mean, clearly we're all pretty bad at this game because we're getting nowhere. This opening paragraph usually has the most relevant information in it. This is weird to me, but I want to know how it's related because once you're this many paragraphs down, it might only be like tangentially related. You know what I mean? Like this isn't necessarily going to give us the word, especially since we don't even see the word in the first like sentence here. So beatitudes, Jesus. I mean, I'll write it, but that's a stretch. Uh, in this, a blank, this is the word. Looking at these 6 letter ones is important, is a maybe instruction? Is a character the name of? No, no instruction. Love your neighbor. I don't, is your isn't given. Okay. Okay, golden. I mean, probably age or something related. No? Okay. So we're still on we're seeing like tenets here. I mean, probably things like kind, right? Are probably in there, but what does this have to do with the thing at hand? Void. Okay. It's an interesting choice. Nope, not void. Do not steal. Original the character. Do not steal. Not wise. But what does it got to do with anything? That's the problem. Like, what is this? Aren't these the commandments plus a few? Sort of, but like, I already tried command. Oh, whoops. I already tried commandments. I tried commandment and it didn't show up at all. I could try man and woman. Those are probably good choices. Although, blank word for man. Blank from blank. Blank word for man. Humble? Possibly. Remember, whatever the word is going to be, it's going to have an opposite. Female and male? No. Blank word for man. Etymology? Yeah, that's how you spell that. Yeah, it's got a word. Just to confirm it's a word. I love that idea. Like that this somehow just wouldn't be a word. It's just like a bunch of symbols or something. Evil. Evil. Of blank is blank to be the good of humanity? That actually is humanity. Um, good. Did I already do good? Yes, I did. It was literally right there. I just did it. Bad. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Only two of those, though. So, this is definitely related to being good and being kind and, um, like righteousness. That's the word that we're going for here. Heroic, perhaps. But no, because evil only appears once, right? I'll at least type that. Um, morals. That's a good one. They are around a lot. Blank, blank, that blank be moral, blank, or blank. Soul? Okay. Hmm. We've already done a lot of the like easy ones, like tenets. We've tried tenets already. Ask? Okay. Ask is around way down here. Are we sure this is actually Christianity? The golden rule is that Christianity originally? Want only one. I mean, it really could be one of those. I wouldn't I would guess virtue or ethics would actually be one of them. It is virtue. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I like virtue. Like that's kind of the words we were looking for though. Virtue's definitely on it. Including traits that may be moral, social, or intellectual, the cultivation and refinement of virtue is held to be the good of humanity and thus is valued as an end purpose of life or a foundational principle of being. Nice. Thank you, everyone, for the help, because that would have taken me forever. Having chat help does make it move along. All right. Good stuff, everyone. Uh, let's see. No need to. I don't think I'm gonna raid today. Well, we could raid, but yeah, it's definitely like yeah, that's the direction we were going in, but it wasn't like directly related to um it wasn't directly related to religion. That's why it was like a little bit hard. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you to everyone over on YouTube. Thank you to everyone on Twitch. I'll be back here tomorrow for some Voices of the Void. We're going to continue on with our run from last week. And then on Thursday, I'll probably be doing some seeded runs. You might also see me in the evening sometime, but I'll probably be playing some random ass multiplayer game. We'll see. Maybe some Phasmo tonight, maybe some Peak, maybe some Satisfactory. We'll see. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.